welcome to Entrepreneur's Edge. As we launch episode 2, we are wonderfully blessed to have two amazing entrepreneurs on our show today. One being Jyoti Maharaj and the wonderful and gorgeous Imbonisi Mahawks.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you taking the time to be here with me.
Yeah, we're so excited to
Very
be here.
excited, hey?
Especially also because it's a very special day for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So it's just a quick and a very short dive into your journey of entrepreneurship. I know it hasn't been easy. We've had a lot of, unwanted issues along the years that came up. I mean, unforeseen experiences. We had COVID. Then we had all sorts of things happening. The economy dropping. And yet you beautiful ladies have stood strong.
Thank you. It has been a journey, like we discussed in the first episode. It has been a journey, but I think if you have something that you really truly believe in, anything can happen. Anything is possible.
Agreed.
Yeah, of course. You know, the period of COVID, so many things happened, and I always say that time took so much from us, from people, but also at the same time there were a lot of lessons that came with that era or that period. For one, the fact that so many people lost their jobs, but then now it has taught us that you can't be dependent on one thing. Literally, like everybody needs multiple streams of income. With the economy and where it's standing on its feet currently, everybody needs to actually have multiple streams of income.
Agreed. I guess the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Absolutely.
Yes. And COVID has taught us to diversify, get out of our nutshell, and move with technology, move with the trends. I'm sure in the entertainment industry, the industry that you're involved in, the trends. Tell us more about that. How do you actually manage this? How do you handle the trends that changes consistently on social media?
Yes, I definitely need some tips on that, please.
You know, the crazy thing is, again, during COVID, all of a sudden, there was this thing that came about TikTok.
Yes.
Because that was the only thing that we could be on and like on our phones just to entertain ourselves or just to come out of this bubble that we were in. And it's interesting and crazy how that has taken over, like literally, it's so easy to become a celebrity nowadays. You just have to take nice pictures or create some content and boom, next day there's this guy. I just want to make an example of this guy who's called Kabi. I don't know if you know him. He made expressions, just a simple expression just by doing this. He happens to be the most...
Yes, I've seen him. So he's got the most views without voice, without audio.
And also, did you know that he is one of the richest content creators in the world?
Really?
Just from that. So it's a very competitive industry. You consistently need to be on your toes, and coming up with new ideas, staying relevant, which is important because you need to keep up. We were talking just before this about social media, about how we're struggling to keep up because it's happening at such a fast pace, like we don't even know what to do with ourselves.
Exactly.
I have to ask, so me coming totally new into the media space, well, not media space like TikTok or Instagram or making reels, how do you do it?
I think more than anything, you need to enjoy what you're doing. Find something, I've seen, like with most people, find something that you're passionate about. Which could that be for
holistic healing? I'm passionate about
holistic healing, and which is something that we need because we've been through so many traumas. It's something that's an everyday person comes across or experiences, find something that you're passionate about, talk about it and share it with the world, and you'll find that there's people that will find that information necessary. We all need
all need
to,
it.
yeah, we all
I
need
agree.
it.
We all need to unwind
Yeah.
and get grounded a bit.
Absolutely.
of course.
It's been a tough 5 to 6 years for
Yeah,
us, trying to keep up with the economy, trying to make ends meet,
Mhm.
trying to keep our business doors open.
Yeah.
So it's been quite tough. And
Yeah.
tell me, how do you handle rejection in the entertainment industry?
Oh my goodness. So I'm an actor, and you obviously know this. Before you, like, for you to get a role, you need to audition. Okay, this is a very touchy subject for me, but I'll share my story. So I can't tell you the number of auditions that I've been to, and I kind of never landed the roles or just never got the part. So bad that at a point I sat down with myself and I felt like I wasn't good enough. But that's not what it means, with acting. It's the constant auditions, and every time you're not going to bag every role, because it's a very, like I said earlier, it's a very competitive industry. I think for me it's so important to remain rooted to who you are,
Yes.
to your talents, your gifts, and just knowing yourself and knowing your capabilities or your abilities, and just staying true to who you are. Don't stop. Just keep on. You don't you don't bag an audition. Even generally in life, if something doesn't go your way or the way that you expect, you get up again tomorrow and you try again until something happens.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, in my industry, so I'm actually the owner of Facility Master 360. And when we started, I had just one contract, 2 cleaners. And it was difficult because we put our name out there, knowing our service was excellent, knowing our pricing was good. And then you get it, sorry, you were not accepted for this contract.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there and you're thinking, okay, God, tell me now, is this what I'm meant to do?
Yeah.
And there were many days I fought like, how do I do this?
Yeah.
How do I open this door? Like, I just want to open this door and go sign that contract for me.
Yeah.
But you can't. And I think you're right in saying that if something doesn't come to you, no matter how much you want it, there's always something better.
Yeah.
So there's a saying, the universe gives you what you can handle. And if a door is closed for you, it's not for you. There's something better that the universe is going to give you. So if you get rejected for that role or you don't get that contract, know there's a deeper meaning. There's something bigger coming to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's something I believe. And that has gotten me through a lot of those bad days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we have a lot of bad days, especially when you want something so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you think you've got it, like, you come home and you're like, no, I've got this.
Yeah.
I've landed this. And then 2 weeks later, you're told, sorry.
Yeah.
And then your whole world shatters.
Yeah.
Because your business is your dream.
Yes.
Your career is your dream.
Absolutely. I think it's also very important, like I said, to remain rooted to who you are, hone your skills.
Yes.
Perfect your craft. Maybe go back to the drawing board. Is there something that you're not doing properly? Or just go back to the drawing board and try a different approach, perhaps. Maybe I'm going to speak in acting terms. Maybe in my world, I need to present myself in a more natural way and lose the weaves and go for a natural look and try roles that are looking for people like that. You try a different approach, but then the work doesn't stop there. You keep on working on yourself, read, study if you have to, just to get yourself to that place where you need to be.
I agree with you. And especially with social media. I mean, TikTok.
Yeah.
Everyone's an actor and actress.
Yes.
And this must have taken a huge impact on your industry. I mean, at one stage, it was all about watching the series on TV. You would wait for that program. You would wait for that time because that's your me time to sit and watch this program or see your favorite actress or actor on TV. And now you can just pick up TikTok and you're seeing everybody doing something. And they get their following. So that's possibly given the entertainment industry a different view altogether.
It's a good and a bad thing at the same time. It's a good thing because the industry is pro opening up the industry,
Yes.
finding new talent, new faces to give them opportunities to delve into these spaces. And that's good because there's a lot of people that have been discovered on social media platforms. The downside is the craft losing its credibility.
Yes.
Okay. Because then now the current conversation is, how does somebody qualify to be an actor? Because there's people that go to school to study for 4 or 5 years just to study towards a specific thing. Could be production. It's a vast world. Could be production, writing, directing, filmmaking, choreography, whatever it is. There's people that actually go to study. And here comes
Somebody from
a TikToker who during COVID woke up and decided, okay, let me make people laugh, and they have a natural talent for it. So how do we compete with that?
How do you weigh that? How do you digest that?
Yeah.
Because knowing you spent so many years of your life sacrificing studying to be so and so in the industry, you now put back or not put back, I would say. You're now competing with somebody who just woke up from bed during COVID and decided, I want to be an actor or an actress, or let me entertain people throughout this COVID period, or we are locked down, so let me just do something different. Or try to make money, because from what I understand from TikTok and all these social handles, you are able to generate an income. So it's quite difficult. So tell me, Mbo, what advice would you give to aspiring actors and actresses in the industry?
What comes to mind is the minute you asked that question, the word that popped up in my mind was be fearless.
Yes.
Absolutely, when you're gunning for anything that you want, you need to be unafraid. Because fear holds you back.
Yeah.
You may attempt to do something, but then you feel less of yourself so many times. Like I said, with the number of auditions that I've been to, there's a point in my life where I thought to myself, am I not good enough? So it's important that you just go for it.
Yes.
And you need to work hard. You need to be consistent. Consistency, that's also like a very big one. I think in anything, in everything, you really need to be consistent. Well, for me as well, when I decided that I wanted to be an actor, when I landed my first TV role, it's when I discovered that talent wasn't enough. And I needed more. I needed to learn more around the craft so that I could be the best of the best. And so that's when I went back to study. And it was quite funny because where I was studying, I had people that used to come up, but you're already on TV. Why are you here? No, you haven't made it.
Stop.
Yeah, you don't stop. You keep going at it. Keep perfecting yourself. Like I'm saying, like I had to go back and study and learn more. And I discovered that this TV world is so vast. And it opens up other branches of other media forms that I could delve myself into.
So consistency and fearlessness.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess in every industry you got to just be consistent. So I learned something that said that your branding is very important across your social media platforms. It needs to be consistent because people then take you serious. Versus having this brand on Facebook or that brand on Instagram. And I guess when you're fearless, you tend to become more self-aware. You know what you're worth, and you don't stop at anything. But now, when you're fearless, how do you handle rejection? Because now I'm fearless. I know I am going to land this, or I'm heading for it. and you somewhat hype yourself up and you give yourself all these positive thoughts, which takes me to Jyoti soon. But then when something happens, and that's the reality of it, when something has to happen that's negative and we don't get what we want, how do you deal with that?
It's a mental, psychological strength that you need to adopt, because everything begins or starts from here.
Yeah.
I love it when people talk about affirmations. It's a
Yes,
big thing
it
now
is a big
lately. I see a lot of mummies on social media with their little girls teaching them to look in the
That's
mirror
one of
every
me.
morning
As well.
to say, I am beautiful, I am enough,
Yes.
I am strong, I am courageous, I'm ambitious. I think it's necessary that you need to feed yourself with these positive
Yes.
things in your mindset, in your heart, and in your spirit,
Absolutely.
so that you are able to move with the energy of power.
So no matter what happens, you
Yes.
still have your self-awareness, your self-worth.
Yes.
You still feel positive because
Yes.
you're now changing your mindset to say, okay, this wasn't meant for me.
Yes.
So it's fine. I'll just try something else.
And that's acceptance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Accepting that, okay, I have a big nose. Every time I post my picture, people laugh at me and make fun of my nose.
That's me.
That's you.
Yes, that's you. And somewhere inside of yourself, you need to embrace
Yes.
all those things that you're insecure about.
Yes.
You need to embrace them and love yourself, because that's where it starts.
Mm-hmm.
Then whatever
Agreed.
comes your way that tries to ridicule or that tries to crush you, then you can stand firm against it and fight it off.
Agreed.
I love what you just said.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You need
resonate
to love.
with Jyoti.
You need to love yourself first before anything else. Self-love is highly important.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to realize that, but I think it's the most important thing for any person, whether
Yes.
it's a woman or a man.
Yeah.
It's self-love, self-acceptance.
Agreed. I mean, I always say that we are put on earth as individuals. And you would have your parents, you would have your kids, you would have your partner, your spouse, and whoever is in your circle. However, you also have you.
Yes.
And the you is also very important because that person deserves to meet their goals, and whatever dreams they've got there in that chapters of their life that they've gotten from the time they could establish, okay, this is what I want to be and who I want to be. Those are your goals, those are your visions, your dreams. And essentially, you need to ensure that you achieve it. It's very important that you as an individual meet who you want to be.
Yeah.
When you look in the mirror, you
Yes.
must see who you want to be.
Absolutely.
Not just who everybody wants to see.
Yeah.
So, Jyoti, tell me, what is the biggest misconception about holistic healing?
The biggest misconception is that people don't understand what it is. They think it's lack of a better word, like witchcraft, or you like delving onto the other side, or you doing like spells or whatever it is.
I love
It's
the
not
expression.
that. But it's not.
Yeah.
It's about grounding yourself, being true to yourself, taking care of yourself. Because if you are in a good space, you can take care of the other people around you that you want to take care of. So for me, it's all about focusing on your inner self.
Yes.
Because if your mind, body, soul, and spirit are aligned, you can take on the world.
Agreed. Totally. And tell me, what advice would you give to the aspiring entrepreneurs in your industry?
Believe in yourself. Believe in your craft that you're doing, whether it's Reiki, whether it's crystal healing, whether it's even tarot reading. Believe in your craft. If you believe in it, other people will believe in you.
Yeah.
Agreed. So, guys, I really want to thank you for joining me today. But there's always that punch question. What do you think Entrepreneurs has to offer its viewers?
I think it's a great platform.
Absolutely.
You know, even before we started recording this, the conversations that we were having, personal things, I feel like it's conversations that are necessary to have, that the society really needs, you know, with this new age media, new world media that we are in. It's necessary to have these conversations, and I think the platform has a lot to offer, and I'm excited for the future.
Thank you. So Entrepreneur's Edge is it's quite a funny one.
I think Entrepreneur's Edge has a lot to offer the up and coming entrepreneurs, a platform to voice what they're doing, give them that space and that comfort that they are being heard. Like for me, social media takes you to a certain point, but you need something else to get your brand out there.
Yes.
So it's, for me, Entrepreneur's Edge is creating that brand awareness for all those up and coming entrepreneurs and even the established entrepreneurs.
Yeah. I mean, you know, no matter how big you are and how established you are, you always need to market.
Yes.
Always.
You always need to market your brand, and I think a lot of us fail there, especially I think I failed there with Facility Master. It's like you consistently have to look at the trends of where your business industry is at. What is growing? How can you grow? How do you get better at it? And then you got to put your name out there.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's exactly what Entrepreneur's Edge is all about. And I'm so grateful to have you both here with me to launch this episode, to launch this day. It was quite nerve-wracking for me. I wanted it perfect, and you guys have made it perfect for me. So thank you for sharing this day with me. I appreciate that. So just a little gift from Entrepreneur's Edge, from us to you, to keep you hydrated and to keep you going.
Lovely.
Thank you. That's beautiful.
Beautiful. I love the microphone. That speaks to me. I love it.
And then we have another sponsor. So they are called Making Great Beauty, and they are based at Iconic Business Park. That's at 251 Kent Avenue in Randburg. These are gift vouchers for a beautiful relaxation.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And
this is lovely.
I know. I can't wait to book. I need a
gifts
massage.
never stop ending.
Yeah.
So now we've got from 361 Tranquil Touch a beautiful crystal with a little message inside as to what the crystal is. Thank you, Jyoti.
My pleasure.
I'm sure we all need this positivity in our life to carry
Every
us
day.
through. So thank you, Bonisi.
Thank you so much.
That's for you.
Thank you. You can give it to me.
This is for you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
So thank you guys. I really appreciate you being on the show and for being patient and for enjoying the day. Essentially, that's what I wanted it to be. The morning just needs to be enjoyable, and then we have fun. I mean, when you do stuff that you love and you have fun at doing it, then you know you're in the right path, right?
Absolutely.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
Is there any message that you would like for the viewers to know?
Well, I actually just want to say to you, I think recently was Women's Day.
Yes.
And I've always felt that women, especially us, we sacrifice so much of ourselves for our husbands or children or parents and everybody just around us. And I'm so proud of you. You are a new mommy, but here you are kicking the highest ceiling and doing what you love and empowering other people. So as a woman, I look up to you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me.
It's amazing.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel honored because it's the first time I'm in a room with a celebrity.
Yes.
And
Me as well.
and to be told that by somebody in media, who's an actress who's established, thank you so much.
I think for all of us, anything that is celebrated, for me, I don't look at it in the worldly standard of celebrity. For me, it was empowering. Well, when I broke into the industry, the impact that a young girl somewhere who's not discovered yet, the impact or the encouragement that they receive to see somebody make it somewhere, and for them to believe that they too
Yes.
can do the same. That's what it is for me. That's my success. If I can empower somebody else, if somebody can also focus on their dreams and become whatever it is that they want to be, that's my success.
You are an amazing, humble, beautiful, beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
What would you like to tell the
I can't
viewers,
top
Jo?
that. No, something that impacted me recently was making it without faking it.
Yeah.
Be your true, authentic self.
Yeah.
Yes.
For me, that's the most important thing. Be who you are. Don't try and be anybody else.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank
and
you.
I
Thank you.
appreciate this. And I look forward to seeing you both soon on our show again so we could deep dive into yours
Yeah.
beautiful careers and learn more about it, letting our viewers know how and the whys and all of that.
Yeah.
Like, everything is not a bed of roses, right?
Yeah,
So
true.
there's a lot of thorns, and we want to know about those thorns.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I look forward to seeing you guys again.
Definitely.
Yay! Cheers to.
Oh,
Cheers.
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 Cheers.